you guys were to reflect on how this has been for you, is there anything you would want to suggest for people who are just starting out the journey? Any tips? Anything that's helpful?
I would say get yourself support as quickly as possible if you can. I know you feel like you should be able to do it on your own, and you have to do it on your own, and you don't want to you don't want to get other family members involved or friends involved, but I'd say look for professional support like yourselves as soon as possible, because it is a scary journey, and you do need somebody out with that to just help you with that.
Don't be embarrassed to ask for help. It's easy to say now, but I think at the time I was embarrassed. But if you can take that first step, it could really change things around. It really did for me.
I know that, Matt, one of the big things that helped you along the way was getting over that barrier of, hey, at the moment maybe you're not the right person to be face to face with her when she's elevated, and you'd be like, well, what do I do? And it's like, well, you support Kath. Kath takes whatever she's doing, she supports her, and then you support Kath, and that's your way of helping out.
Working to your own strength, I suppose that's it.
That's definitely a big one, wasn't it?
Definitely. I could stay more calm, especially after some tips from Yellowbrook Road. I could stay more calm in the midst of it, but I definitely needed the support afterwards. When it's coming back down from the situation or whatever, so that really helped, reminding us that we've got our own roles, and we're not all strong at the same things. We've got different things that we can do, but we still do all have strengths in one way or another, and it's finding what works as a suitor.
And not beating yourself up if you can't be everything to everyone.
Yeah, that too. What else?
Look after yourself.
I know that's easy to say, and everybody does say that to you. Even every support says make sure you're looking after yourself, and you say, well, how do I do that? That's impossible. But there's tiny little things. I think we started with just tiny little steps, and it gradually, it was more about our confidence building up to allow ourselves to do that.
And guilt.
Look after ourselves.
And guilt. Right?
Yeah.
For me, I felt guilty going to the cinema. Type of, or for example, going to the cinema, I felt guilty, taking time out to look after myself when my daughter was having such a horrible time. So that type of thing. But
at the end of the day, it really does help to have that time. And at first I think it was even, you said, go out in the garden. If you don't feel you can go for a walk anywhere, or just go around the block, just start by walking around the block and getting out in the fresh air.
Self-care is not all pedicures and bubble baths.
No, it's not.
Sometimes it's going to bed at a reasonable time and saying no meal. To extra stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Walking the dog.
And
again and again.
Walking the dog 3 times a day.
Yeah.